Buena gente, nos encontramos en otro juego indie más llamado Hindsight, del juego de los developers Team Hindsight, lo llamaron como del estudio, y el publisher del juego es Annapurna Interactive. Varios de tal vez lo conozcan por otros juegos tipo Tacoma. Y es un juego retrospectiva, puede ser. Creo que tengo algo de... eh, creo que es como una onda de juego superliminal, creo que se llamaba, que es uno de la profundidad y cómo miras los objetos, creo que tiene que ver algo como eso. Es un juego indie, por lo que verán, porque el estudio no es conocido. Y estoy ahora en la pantalla de pausa porque empieza de una, al parecer. Y entonces nada, espero que les guste y vamos a ver de qué se trata. Sí, parece que es algo de perspectiva. Oh, oh,
I'm not sure where to start.
no sé muy bien por dónde empezar.
It almost feels impossible.
Casi que me parece imposible.
The past meets with the
El
present,
pasado se reúne con el
fighting for
presente.
space,
Lucha por el espacio.
demanding attention to be heard, to be
Ser,
seen.
ser escuchado, ser visto. Uy,
A lifetime worth of memories. Remembered through my eyes.
asumo que es una referencia que mientras más viejo te hacías menos te acordás. Uy, nació. ¿Qué es esa cara? Oh, se mudaron, parece la familia. Qué lindo los juguetitos que tienen ahí. Oh, un sofá, creo que estamos dentro de la cama.
Depending on where we're at in life, our perception of a memory changes.
Mary. Oh, acá están las cosas para la niña.
How do you know which version is the truth?
No me gusta que estén en una llamada. ¿Y qué está haciendo? ¿Qué tiene ahí en la mano? No, es la línea telefónica solamente. No hay nada por acá. Oh, pintan con ella. bonitos.
I used to think I knew exactly who you were. The idea of you captured perfectly in my mind.
¿Es la mamá? Uf. Oh, se quemó.
I told myself you had your own ways of showing you cared.
Ah, no, es ella.
Ways I didn't understand until I was much older.
No, corta. Parece que dio un salto tremendo. Igual, por más de que sean su manera, no significa que tengas que entenderlas. O sea, tal vez no
Despite
son
our
las
best
correctas.
efforts, life is unpredictable.
Sí, pues, parece que es supervisora de construcciones.
Doesn't care who you are, what you're doing, or what you have planned. Things begin, and sometimes,
Termino.
when you least expect it, things end.
Falleció una madre. Oh, muy buena esa escena.
It's hard not to think about how time has changed the memory of you.
Sí, ahora es como... tal vez la estaré recordando por ella. Que es la pava, o bueno, la que se quemó.
How it will continue to change, to shift, until I'm left with a version I've created in my head.
Claro. Cuchillos, tenedores. Y cuando se abrir sus ojos. Hindsight. Mi mamá no. La llave de la casa. Naturaleza muerta. Y de manera no de llamarse un capítulo. Parece que tiene los ojos cansados, ¿no? Y parece que ella se llama Mary. O algo lo pensó. Ya está. Mira, ¿no?
Everything still looks the same. I can't tell if that's comforting or not. I don't like looking at the front porch and not seeing you there.
Sí.
You came here to relax, to catch your breath, to be at peace. Maybe if I stay a little longer, I'll feel it too. We all went hiking sometimes. You packed the lunch, Dad mapped the trail. I was in charge of pointing out all the good rocks and trees.
Hotel sin gaveta. Pues fue decir que te separaste.
But I wanted to wander and see where the trees took me.
No. A ver si, ¿no? A ver si ven por un lado.
I can see why you liked being outside, sitting here listening to the branches dance against the breeze, the smell of coffee brewing. Dad usually brought you a cup.
Como parece a tornarse todo blanco. Oh.
This yard holds a lot of memories. Watching you pull weeds, spraying grass with the hose. I'd beg you to splash me with water during the summer and you'd sigh real big. But you would. Daydreaming became as normal as breathing, imagining made-up places and letting my mind wander.
Oh, ¿quién no hizo esto? Por favor. Ah, pensé que iba a dibujar algo en el... Eso no queda acá. Ah, tengo que hacerlo tal vez más en práctica. miré eso como si estuviera volando. Y la referencia es increíble. Ay, es como la que tenía ella, colitas. Bueno, todo lo que se invoca en el juego con una simple gota, ¿no? Cosas tan mundanas. Como, parece como que muy da por vencido, ¿no? A ella, ¿no? Uf.
The outdoors fed my curiosity. I called out shapes I saw in the clouds. I followed ants back to their home. I pulled up weeds thinking they were flowers and made crowns.
¿Quién no sonó así cuando era niña? Apruebo las
Do
transiciones.
we remember things differently?
Es hermoso. Oh, volvimos.
What story did your memories tell?
Si habré hecho un viaje al exterior y ha sido una de las experiencias más hermosas que habré vivido, ver todo un sol estrellado. Creo que había visto acá en Argentina pocas veces un sol, ¿no? Qué raro que estás sacando algo ahí en una noche. Oh, oh, fue un recuerdo. Veamos. ¿Qué estás viendo? la música. Ah, ahí está. Se fue, parece.
The big oak tree is where I thrived. I climbed it so many times, my knees were always scratched up.
Y cómo simboliza lo que era estar en casa, sentirse segura con esta casita de pajaritos, con este momento, ¿no? Conjugar con la del neumático. ¡Oh! ¡Ay, no! Parece que no pasó nada. Pajarito. Ay, señora.
And then one day I fell. I wasn't hurt, just scared. I ran to you for comfort, crying. You frowned and told me it was my fault for climbing too high. You watched me carefully for the next few days. Had Dad cut down weak branches.
Cada vez se preocupó a su manera.
The restaurant called. It's easy to forget that the world keeps moving. Cleaning out the house shouldn't take long.
La está acompañando la mamá. Esa es la mariposa de ella. Debe ser la mamá. 100%. Oh. Sí, se fueron por la...
How did I lose touch with what was important?
Hay dos. Quiero saber más. Es lo malo. Se mudaron, parece.
How did you?
No me dijo volver a recordar a esa niña que ya fue.
I ask as if you'd have the answer.
Bueno.
I'll never know. How do you choose what's most important?
Ah, ¿cómo elegir lo que es más importante? Nada, no creo que una cosa, un recuerdo de más valor que el otro. Pero si tuviera que elegir, yo diría esto. Volví a casa. Feel alive. No lo he conseguido. Uf. Y volvés en la monotonía. Pautado. Tiene un piano. Cuadros. Aún tiene los zapatos y la ropa de ellos.
It all looks untouched, but I feel so different. Like a stranger that doesn't belong. Shoes off, slippers on. But I'd always forget. It was the first thing you'd ask me to do when we came home. Like a ritual meant to be followed without question.
Así que no hay opción.
Even now, I find it hard to remember.
¿No? ¿Un kanji?
You
Oh.
tried to teach me about my culture from an early age. And sometimes it meant skipping out on time with friends. The food you ate, the language you spoke. They were parts of you that you felt needed to be passed on.
Era asiática parece la madre.
We had color-coded dishes. Dad's rice bowl was blue, yours was pink, mine was yellow. You said I wasn't allowed up from the table until I learned how to use chopsticks.
No, ok. No hay nada más. Ah, ok, ahora dejan a vos hacerlo.
Workbooks were left unopened, and any attempt to speak in your native tongue was met by English. You tried so hard, and I didn't budge.
Ok. Ma dice el kanji de mamá, tal vez. Ah,
Things had to be perfect. Unlike people, glass can be polished, spaces can be controlled the way we like.
vas por ahí. En serio. Uf,
Eventually, we stopped speaking Japanese in the house.
sí. Sabía que
It
eran
didn't
kanjis.
bother me much when I was young. I never considered what that loss meant to you.
Pero sos una nena. ¿Qué vas a saber? No es tu culpa. Mamá. No sé, parece que era una mamá muy estricta.
You had the piano since before I was born. You taught yourself to play as a kid, but fell out of it with
Sola.
age. When I started showing interest, you began to give me lessons. It became hard to separate your wants from my own, my hobbies and yours.
Viví a través de vos. Oh. Como me gusta que sea libre, ¿no? También.
I didn't even know what I wanted. It was safer to listen.
Uf. ¿Dónde fue? Ah, abrió el abanico. Me pregunto qué le pasó al padre.
I don't remember much from that day. Maybe that's on purpose.
Mm, tus dos papás. No, 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 no.
I was pulled to shore, coughing, crying. Dad called for a lifeguard. You told me I should have listened. From then on, I told myself that if I stayed in line, I'd be safe. I could control my own actions, my behaviors. Things would be okay.
Dios. Nunca. Nunca hay que dejarse cambiar las secciones
For
de
years
uno.
and years, I've listened. Settled into what you tried to teach me. It became rhythmic, comforting. Back straight, arms taut, eyes straight ahead.
Ay, cómo molesta que estoy viendo como una nena le destruyen la infancia a una nena.
There's comfort in safety, in routine.
No. Ay, mira la cara.
Relax your shoulders. Smile. Stop tapping your foot.
Oh.
The gift was thoughtful. It showed how proud you two were, and it eased my nerves about performing.
Sí, Mary. Se llama.
I knew work kept you busy. I tried not to expect anything.
No, no me digas que no fue. No me digas que no fui. Popó sí.
The chances were slim, but I found myself hoping, desperate for you to show. But eventually, I had to go on without you.
No, esa. A él empezó a detestar, tal vez, ¿no?
How could you not make the time? I don't know. I never asked. Maybe some things are better left alone.
Oh.
Why did I come here?
Oh.
There's so much I've forgotten, all for good reason. I'm here now. I made the time. I had to. There was no one else. If I didn't come here to sort through your things and pack up your life, who would?
Ah, me tengo que
I've only
llevar
got so much space.
No, me callo. Within the lines. Guardado el... Ah, vamos por habitación, ok, ya entendí. Ahora la cocina, el comedor. O sea, es paralelismo, me encanta. Y pum. No hay música, no hay nada. Ah, sí. Me quedan dos, parece. Cada cosa en su lugar. Esto te lo parece. O sea, es grande, pero no tan grande. Adolescente. Adolescente, joven adulta. Ahora, ¿tuvo un hermano? No. Ah, no, es la
You
mamá.
liked documenting holidays and sending pictures back home. We all dressed nicely, posed with our shoulders back. If Dad tried pulling a face, you'd hit him gently and we'd start again. Of all my memories with Dad, listening to music on the front porch has to be my favorite. I think that's where I got my good taste in music. He even let me try a sip of beer when I was still a kid.
No,
Don't tell your
papá.
mother, he'd say.
Bueno, igual no significa nada, tal vez es un sacrificio más grande, ¿no? No, no, no. Porque siento de que no va a estar muy bien. Uy, esto lo rompió ella, ¿no? No me deja. Eh, por acá. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Un plano?
Dad was pretty frugal. I guess it was a trait you both shared. He said he could build a playset instead of buying one. I was his helper. I think I did more damage than anything else, but I brought him lemonade, and that seemed to make up for it.
¿Qué hace la mamá ahí? Mira. Mira dónde está esta loca. Parece que todavía hay cosas más para buscar ahí. Ok. Ahí, ahí y ahí.
You pushed me to get good grades because you knew I was smart. But in my mind, I never knew if I was performing up to your standards.
Ah. Y eso ahora
I
continúa.
think that almost made it worse. I wanted a reaction. I wanted your explicit approval. I was desperate for praise. If you didn't tell me you were proud, it meant there wasn't anything to celebrate.
Oh. ¿Qué mira? Oh.
I remember watching those big monster movies with him as a kid. I was probably too young, but Dad was really into them. I think that's where my fear of moths came from.
Mm. Mm. Me señalan en la cara por algún motivo. Ahí está. Ay, los detalles hacen acordar a su papá. Va y viene entre recuerdos. Le falta un ojo, pobrecito. No.
You brought this back for me after a work trip. You said I would fill one eye in now, set a goal, and fill in the other after I completed it.
Oh.
At the time, it made sense to focus on college.
Papá. ¿Para qué quiero seguir acá? Así que qué cosas aparte. Mamá ahí, mi papá jugando. Oh, ahora sí.
Dad always had us sit together whenever you weren't working late. It was a nice routine, something to look forward to. I liked it when everyone was around. We fell into our roles. You cooked, I set the table, Dad did the dishes. Sometimes you'd be away at work for days at a time. Dad and I managed. When the frozen dinners and takeout got old, I started getting more adventurous in the kitchen.
Le hice un plan.
Eventually, I took over most of the kitchen duties. You didn't always have the time, and I was good at it when I wasn't making mistakes.
Mm.
Dad was always there to help fix them. We had plans to go to Japan before I went to college. I hadn't been back since I was a kid. I spent an entire summer there with my cousins. We caught beetles and watched fireworks and ate watermelon on the roof. It would be a break for everyone, especially you. A second to catch your breath and enjoy the moment, to rediscover what it meant to be carefree. Everyone was excited, but I had to get accepted first.
Mm.
No one in the family ever had the chance to go to college, so this was big for us. Things were falling into place.
Hasta que no, ¿no? Oh.
Then everything stopped. And suddenly I was 7 again. It was the start of summer. Dad and I were outside at night looking for ghosts. He let me hold the flashlight in case he got scared. Maybe I would be a ghost hunter. And then I was 16. He drank beers on the front porch. The record player was loud enough for him to hear from out there. I sat and listened to him talk about the music. Sometimes we sat in silence and stared out at the sky. The pain in my chest hurt. How could I feel so much and so little at the same time? We didn't know what to do. We handled it in different ways. Things went back to normal. Routines started up again. I was angry. I wondered why you looked okay.
Y por vos en parte, creo.
I didn't know what to make of you. You were so stoic in the wake of his death, and it confused me. Where was the pain? Why was I going through it alone?
Las garras por el hecho de su fallecimiento. No.
I still don't have it figured out. I'm stumbling through it, trying to understand. I know now that grief is constant and always changing.
Qué juego, la verdad. ¿Qué es? ¿Café? Arrastre bajo el agua. Oh. Simbolismo llorando. cuestión del juego de la mano. Uy, se murió. Me puede caer perdón, Y se vuelve a ahogar. Creo que se destruyó la operación de abordaje. Para poder su hogar, como si no hubiese tenido vida. Se terminó dando ella misma.
It was overwhelming. I was on autopilot, going through the motions. At some point, I hit a wall. I didn't understand what it was at the time, but I couldn't move past it. I knew education was important to you and Dad, but my heart wasn't in it. I was distracted, confused, angry. Not even a year went by before I dropped out.
Dios, me da tanta tristeza que alguien la ayude.
Time passed by while my body continued without me. I avoided your calls. I couldn't tell you I left school. It wasn't any of your business. The weight in my chest grew heavier. Every move was exhausting. When I try to remember this time in my life, it's like there's pieces missing, gaps where there shouldn't be.
Ah, y tal vez por la cocina se dedicó a la cocina ahora, ¿no? Claro, como si fuera cocinera, dueña o algo por el estilo.
I found a dishwashing job a while after. I figured I needed something to do, something to focus my energy on. Anything was better than nothing. To my surprise, I liked it. It felt good knowing my work helped the kitchen. One day I was asked to step on the line because we were short-staffed.
La rompió.
It didn't take long to realize I was good at it. Being in a completely new kitchen was freeing. I got to create my own identity, my own rules. Who was I, independent of you? Figuring out my place was equal parts exciting and confusing, a new challenge to be faced alone.
De grande encima, ¿eh? Me siento muy mal por el hecho de que estoy eligiendo casi todo lo del papá, pero más allá de ser el padre, no es vos con lo que vos viviste, creo que vos te vas a quedar con lo bueno, con lo que pudiste sacar y disfrutar. Así que y volvemos a la rutina. Mira, parece que se graduó justo en escena. Mirá qué linda
I made
casa.
so many good memories in this kitchen. You taught me how to hold a knife so I wouldn't cut myself. You gave me confidence in the kitchen. It became muscle memory, like second nature, almost as easy as breathing. There I was, 6 years old again, trying my best to help you without getting in your way. My first day of jumping on the line, I knew this is what I wanted to do. I practiced at home, put what you taught me to use. The confidence you instilled reminded me I wasn't bad at this. I would get better fast. Food was so fun when I was a kid, finding new flavors and textures, an adventure we took together. My excitement only grew as I got older. I began to explore the possibilities and found myself happy, wanting more. It felt good finding that fire again. It was missing for a long time.
Pensé que tranquilamente pues te lo hacen en la vida real, lo de estar bien. Al aire libre, hongos, pico. Mayra. eh, Mayra Seal. Mm, Sin Mayra. Mm, eh, eh, no soy tan porque esto me está costando, la verdad. ¿Qué se supone que tengo que hacer? Mm, que sea una manera de... Todos brillan. Uy. Buah, era solo un juego. Qué pedazo. Yo re pensando, nada, ya está. Me quedo acá colgado en el juego porque no sé qué hay que hacer. Para mezclar.
I have this knowledge of our culture, of everything you taught me.
Eso es
What
cierto.
do I do with it all?
Y lo pones en uso.
It's intimidating. Is this how you felt too, when you were teaching me? Were you worried about losing yourself? That no one would remember what your mother taught you?
Y en parte sí, porque lo que vos lo hiciste es lo que ella también aprendió, así que debe haber sentido de la misma manera que vos. Chiquito para ella.
You were very particular about the process of cooking. There wasn't room for creativity. A recipe had to be followed. The gyoza had to be folded a certain way.
A veces papá me muero, ¿eh?
That mindset, that need for perfection, is what I retained. Keep a tidy workstation and kitchen, clean as you go. When I got older, you started working more. We spent less time cooking together. But I was determined to keep it up. Into my 20s, this drive for perfection became everything. It consumed me. It gave me a sense of control.
Como la mamá.
After many late nights, being the last in the kitchen, that dedication took me to the top.
No, pero se convirtió en ella. Solo repite el mismo ciclo.
As I opened each cabinet, clearing out the contents, everything started to hit me. My hard work paid off. I was the one giving orders, creating dishes, curating entire menus. I had control and creativity to do what I wanted.
Pero a la vez estabas haciendo lo que te hicieron a vos, además. En mi opinión.
People started to notice. They came from everywhere. Critics started talking about us. The more we got noticed, the harder I worked.
Me dejaste vivir.
The rush was amazing. I was so busy. It left little time for you. Sometimes we'd grab lunch, but I thought that I needed to show you the result of all my hard work, to show you what I built for myself. That led to finding the right place to open my own restaurant, to be my own boss.
Y volvemos acá.
And then, a call. None of it mattered anymore.
Porque ella no lo podía ver. No, pero tenés que seguir. Le juro que si es un recuerdo triste de la madre al final y que le dice perdón por todo, yo te juro que me mato. Luz prestada. Se encontró con alguien. Buenísimo. Subimos al piso de arriba.
I'm not sure I'm ready to go through your things. It doesn't feel right, intruding on your space like this.
Dios, mira lo que era esta señora. No está ahí, ¿no?
You worked a lot. At one point, it seemed like your job took over the life you built. Your work followed you home and never left. It became part of our family dynamic, creeping into weekends or late nights after dinner. Sometimes I'd still be awake when she came home late at night. I'd hear the door open and shut, and her quiet footsteps creep past my bedroom. What did you want out of it? The long hours, the hard work away from home. What did it give you?
Que ustedes estén bien. Se nota que lo sufría. Estamos viendo ahora todo como viste la mamá.
Maybe it was the routine. Each day was different, but there were always elements that could be controlled, especially at home.
La mamá debe estar a bordo llorando.
Even after Dad died, you stuck to this pattern. We talked about going to Japan together. It had been a long time since we'd gone back. It'd be different this time. We'd create new memories as adults. I can't believe you actually bought plane tickets.
Ay, quería dárselo.
But I was scared of leaving my work behind. Everything would fall apart if I left. I tried to tell you, and you just nodded. Sometimes I'd forget holidays. It was late into the night before I'd call.
Esa es la cara de alguien que se dio cuenta de que perdió su hija.
If I called at all.
Sos vos. Todo el ciclo de vuelta.
I can't do it. The longer I'm here, the more I think about you. the what ifs, the things I can't change about us. I created an idea of the kind of person you were, but I never stopped to ask if that was you. Time didn't fail us. I did.
No, tampoco.
I need to go.
No fue solo tu culpa.
All at once, I saw my future laid out in front of me.
Sí.
I'd fly back to open the restaurant. I'd achieve everything I hoped to accomplish. Years would pass and I'd be there, night after night. I'd come home late one night and wonder how things could have been different. Nothing I've accomplished will matter in the end if I run away from the loss of you. It's not too late. Are these yours? How did I never know? What other parts of your life was I oblivious about? Who were you when I wasn't watching? When you were all alone? I wish I could have known you more as a person. It's hard to picture the leap you took to get here. One of the biggest decisions of your life. I bet it was exciting and terrifying. You set foot here and tried to find solid ground so I would have my footing when I ventured on my own.
No me lo estoy enterando, saber.
I didn't think you actually kept these. Why do we keep things from each other? The pride we felt, the love we held.
No, me estoy destrozando tampoco.
I always thought you didn't care, but you did. I couldn't see it at the time. It was hard on you when I left. I was too absorbed in myself to notice. You used to wear this all the time. A gift from Dad, I think. You loved it. You wore it a lot, especially on business. You wanted me to have it after Dad died, but I didn't want it. It was too soon. I didn't want anything that reminded me of him. It took a long time to understand that it was your way of reaching out, of helping me keep a part of him. He tore you apart too, but you managed to hide it under the surface.
Sí, eso es lo que esperaba. Sí, esperaba su camino así. Toma. Ay, que vos estés bien. Claro, porque aún así estaba.
You were trying to be strong. For both of us. It may be too late to make things right with you, but I need to finish this out. It's the least I can do.
Lo que conservamos.
I've been running away from the things I can't control my entire life. Parts of my life feel like they've been frozen in time, waiting to be played over and over again in my mind. I'm still that little kid. The seagulls are still flying overhead. I can still taste the salt water in my mouth.
Oh, creo que se bugueó porque la verdad salió volando. Ah. Oh, no. Hay que volver a jugarlo.
I've been running away from the things I can't control my entire life. Parts of my life feel like they've been frozen in time, waiting to be played over and over again in my mind. I'm still that little kid. The seagulls are still flying overhead. I can still taste the salt water in my mouth.
Se re bugueó.
I'm 13 again and upset you missed that night. You tried to explain yourself, but I wouldn't listen. I couldn't.
Claro, en vez de que esto sea como una norma tuya, quiero creer yo, como, son como algo que se repite, es algo que te identifica, lo bueno y lo malo, y que me está aceptando eso, y en vez de tener un resentimiento, es simplemente aceptar lo que fue, porque eso no.
I can still see myself on that bench. I felt everything and nothing all at once. I didn't know how to handle Dad being gone. I looked to you as my guide to grief, but you were stoic. It confused me, angered me, left a grudge.
Las buenas y las malas, las subidas y las bajas.
When I got news you were gone, it was like my body moved without me. I left the phone and went back to work like nothing had changed. I couldn't help but picture myself leaving.
Pero lo hiciste.
I wasn't ready to confront it.
Bueno, no, y ahí volvemos a la isla.
What does life look like when we come to terms with the past? How do I make that work?
Es algo que se ve cuando vas avanzando. Uno no sabe cómo ir viendo la vida va avanzando. Se cae, se vaya.
Maybe I'm not supposed to know.
Sí. Toda la torre que tomó el color que tenía. Se puede.
I decided to use those tickets. I'm hoping to get to know you better, who you were, where you came from. When I go back home, I'll have these pieces of my past waiting for me, reminders of the good and bad. But I'll also be carrying them with me, wherever I go, ingrained in my bones.
verdad. Eh, Muy lindo juego con un muy lindo mensaje. No sé si bueno, porque claramente la madre hizo cosas de que son normales en una relación familiar en la que uno puede vivir los sueños a través de sus hijos y piensan de que lo que hacen es lo mejor para ellos y tal vez no, y no se dan cuenta, y tal vez nunca se den cuenta, y tal vez el hijo o hija sufre. Pero la cuestión es, en vez de, creo, de la protagonista de Hindsight, que todo el transcurso del juego pensó en por qué me pasó esto, por qué me hizo esto mi mamá, es para qué yo uso eso, para qué las enseñanzas que dejó mi mamá, sean buenas o malas, eh, van a formar mi camino. Porque a pesar de todo después se dio cuenta de que la rutina, que el creer en sí mismo y practicar duro, la terminó ayudando con la cocina. Y por más de que intentó inculcar la cultura japonesa y otras cosas, la escritura, por ejemplo, terminó por consecuente de hacerla descubrir su pasión, que fue la cocina. Aunque ella no lo hizo a propósito. Kansai, miraste hacia atrás. Son todos los que elegí. Me parece que eso es todo, muchachos. Me parece que eso es Hindsight. Espero que les haya gustado. Tanto como a mí, me parece un muy buen juego y se lo súper recomiendo ahora que están las ofertas de Steam de verano. Y cuídense. Y espero que sigan lo que quieren. No porque se los diga el resto, sino porque es algo para ustedes. Nos vemos, muchachos.